All right. Question number 12 says evaluate integral of cos 4x plus sine 3x dx. Integral of sine 3x, sine 4x, so let me write it this way. Sine 4x plus cos 3x. Oh, I'm getting the question all wrong. Integral of cos 4x plus sine 3x dx. Integral of this dx. All right, so earlier on I introduced you to we solved a question on that integration. That's maybe question number 1 or so. Okay, so this is the integration of trigonometric function. All right, so what you need to know there is this, that when you integrate sine x, you get minus cos x, and when you integrate cos x, you get sine x. All right, so maybe let's put the arbitrary constants. All right, so these are the facts that you need to know. Another fact that you need to know handy is if you integrate sine ax plus b, you are going to have the answer to be equals to, remember this is a, so you have 1 over a, that's 1 over the coefficient of x, then you have the this negative, you know, that sine of you have negative, the integral you have now cos ax plus b, then you can add that your arbitrary constant. So in essence, we're going to have the negative reciprocal of the coefficient of x, then you have the cos ax plus b, where b can be any constant, a can be any coefficient. All right, so if you have this, also you have cos ax plus b, this is going to give us 1 over a, then you have sine ax plus b. All right, so just having the what we have in the bracket back, then you can add the arbitrary constant. So this standard, you should have it handy while going for your exam, because it's going to be used for a whole lot. Now this is our tool. These two are our tool to solving this this very question. So let me clear this up so I can have some space to myself. All right, so we have cos 4x plus sine 3x. So this is equals to, you break them down, this is cos 4x dx plus integral of sine 3x dx. Okay, so this is the same thing as, remember what I told you, that if you have that second principle, that you have sine ax plus b. In this case now, a here is 4, a is 3 here because this is sine, a is 3, okay, in the bracket. If you are making this, if you're solving this, and then in this case a is 4, okay, a is 4 in that case. Now what do we say this is? You have, this is minus 1 over a, then you have cos ax plus b. That's what we said it. So in this case now, there's no b because there's no constant beside the 4x, then there's no constant beside the 3x. So it means that b is 0. All right, so you have that at the back of your mind. Again, you have that your cos ax plus b equals to 1 over a sine ax plus b. All right, so now if you integrate cos 4x, you're going to have 1 over 4. This is it, 1 over 4. Then you have sine 4x. Okay, you can put the arbitrary constant plus, if you integrate sine 3x, you have minus 1 over 3. Let me put that big plus there, the big plus. Okay, so I have minus 1 over 3, minus 1 over this. Okay, when you integrate signs, then you have, that's the minus, then you have cos 3x. You can also have the arbitrary constant k. So this is going to give us 1 over 4 sine 4x, and then minus this minus here, 1 over 3 cos 3x, cos 3x, cos 3x. Okay, cos 3x. Then arbitrary constant plus arbitrary constant is not plus 2k, or is plus what? Plus k. All right, so that's your answer. That's your answer. If you look at the option, this is your answer. That's the final answer. The option A says sine 4x minus cos 3x plus k. B 4x plus 3x plus k. C says is 1 over 4 sine 4x minus 1 over 3 cos 3x plus k. I think that's there you have it. Now you can go to D, which the only difference there is the sign between here. So you must be very, very careful. Must be very, very careful. Okay, now let's move to question number 13. Clear of this. To move on to question number 13. Now, question number 13. It says if x to base of 10 is equals to 23 to base of 5, find x. X is a number that is a base of base 10 equals to 23, which is of base 5, equals to 23, which is of base 5. Okay, then what is x? So to solve this, this is under base numbers. So you're going to have this to be equals to x. You know, all the numbers that we use are base 10, they are decimal. All right, so we just have x. Then you have this, you have this. To convert this, you need to convert them to, you need to convert either of x to base 5 or 5 to base 10. In this case, x is the primary because you're looking for x. So we need to convert this 23 to base 10. All right, so in doing that, what we're going to do is to assign the number to this 23. So you have 0, 1. So if the number continues, you're going to go like that, 0, 1, like that, 0, 1, 2, 3. So, but in this case, we only have two numbers. So you start from 0, 0, 1, then to base 5. So what this means is you're going to have 2 times 5 to power that is 2 is raised to, plus 3 times 5 to power of 0. So you have this 1, then you have this 0. You have this 0. So you have 2 times 5 raised to the power of 1 plus 3 times 5 raised to the power of 0. So this is going to give us 2 times 5, 10, plus 5 raised to the power of 0. Any number raised to the power of 0 apart from 0 is what? Is 1. So 1 times 3, 3. So this is going to give us 13. So x base of 13 is equals to 13. To base of 5, to base of 10 rather, equals to 13. So if you look at your options, you have A 15, B 12, C 14, and D is 13. All right, D is 13. D is 13. All right, so let's move to question number 14. Question number 14. Question number 14 says the pie chart above shows the distribution of subjects offered by students in SS3 level. If 80 students enrolled in the class, what is the size of the angle of the sector in economics? So you have various sectors. So what you need to do is just sum up the angle, and you know that you have physics to be, let me just have that, you've seen the question. We have physics. to be, you have this like this, you have this to be 120 degrees. So all the angles that you have in there from the question, you have all of them sum up to what? 360 degrees. So if you sum up, you have English, which is 120 degree, plus maths, which is 90 degrees, plus biology, which is 28 degrees, plus economics, which is what you're looking for, plus chemistry, which is 54 degrees, plus physics, which is 36 degrees. So you have it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All these are equals to 360. Angle at a point. Angle at a point equals to what? 360 degrees. So 120 plus 90 is what? Is 210. 210 plus 28. We have 238. 238 plus 50. You have 288. 288 plus 4. 292. Then you have 292 plus 36. 292 plus 36. You just need to do that on your head, but I'm just trying. So you have 6 plus 2, you have 8. Then you have 12. Then you have, that's 328. So you have 328 plus x equals to 360 degrees. So your x equals to 360 minus 328. So that is equals to what? That is equals to what? 32. That is equals to 32. That is equals to 32. All right. So if you look at your options, you have option A. Option A equals to 24 degrees. B says is 39 degrees. C says 32, and D says 36. So your option, your answer is C. C. All right. So let's move to question number 15. Number 15. Calculate the range. So we are given a set of value. Calculate the range of 20, 16. That you can see that on the screen. Minus 6, 25, and all of that. So in calculating range, what you do is you have your highest minus the lowest. So you have your highest minus the lowest. So if you look at the questions, the highest number there is, the first number is 20 minus 6, 25, like that. So the highest number is 34. The highest number is 34. So you have the highest being 34, and the lowest is minus 6. The lowest is minus 6. This is the highest, and the lowest is minus 6. So in calculating range, you have the highest minus the lowest. So which is equals to 34 minus 6. So you have 34 plus 6. That gives you 40. All right. So that gives you 40. So the option A says is 32, B says 36, C 33, and D 40. So your answer is 40. Now let's move to question number 16. So question number 16, we're given a bar chart. Okay, so the question says the bar chart above shows the number of visitors received in a week. All right, number of visitors received in a week. How many visitors were received on Friday, Tuesday, and Saturday? So this one is just a read off. We need to read off the graph. So it's one of the questions that will give you, that will save you the time. So, but you just need to be careful. So Friday, if you read off Friday, Friday gives us 10. So Friday is 10. On Friday, we receive 10 visitors. And then on Tuesday, we receive, if you look at it, we receive 5 visitors. Tuesday, we receive 5 visitors. Just read off the graph. And then on Sunday, we receive 2 visitors. On Sunday, there are 2 visitors. So if you sum all the visitors up, you have 17 visitors. 17 visitors. All right, so we have 17 visitors and your answer is A.